You have two inspectors down there. One of them gets $500 a month, a new car furnished. No one gets $340 a month, $50 car allowance, plus expenses. Totals up some $2,200 a month for every month that we extend that contract.
The man has one shovel working down there, and he's putting another shovel down there to work. He realizes that he's going to have to get up and hump and get the job done, but he thinks he can get the job done quicker than the time was allotted the man. And I can't see any reason why, if we go along with one to extend time, why we can't go along with another.
Bob, I don't think we should, on this contract here, I think we should give 90 days on the inspection.
All right, then we can give them 90 days, but it's going to take the man 147
and
days.
it may take
We're going to spend more money out there on this job.
Before the job's finished.
Maybe $20,000.
Pipeline, so man can build an addition out there.
Well, Mr. Booker, if we get into this situation, I think very soon we'll probably have conditions on the airport we'll have to get into.
Same thing.
Open. I mean, no controls on it at all. Open bars, package stores, and just open. Because if they're going to drink, they're going to drink no matter how it's controlled.
I do not.
So far as the taxes and whatnot that you get from it, I think you should. From other states that, of course, I've even talked with persons concerned, and I think it's worked out very nicely.
Well, I just feel that the state would be better off with it.
The whole state should have it?
Yes, I think so.
I think the whole state should be wet.
I think it should be statewide. Because I think if one county has it, the next county should have it, and I think each one ought to be equal in taxes, the income or the revenue off of liquor.
Or do you think we ought to have statewide repeal?
I think we should have statewide repeal.
With no choice between the counties.
Well, that depends on the localities that get counties, different counties who want it. But as for myself, I want just straight
statewide repeal.
Yeah, statewide repeal.
And you don't believe in statewide repeal?
Well, I would want it to have statewide repeal sometime. But I think if we can get anything right now, it's better than nothing. I think we should have repeal.
Statewide repeal?
Statewide repeal.
In other words, you don't favor local options?
No, I do not.
Thank you.
It was the unanimous decision of the board, all members thereof concurring that, first, the State Election Board on this, the 3rd day of December 1958, does have jurisdiction of the matter of the recount of the votes cast for Lewis C. Johnson and Raymond W. Graham in Tulsa and Pawnee counties for the race for district judge, 14th Judicial District, in the November 4th, 1958 general election. Second, that a complete recount of the votes cast in the said race in Tulsa County should be conducted under the personal supervision of the State Election Board.
Well, now, is this a temporary work schedule, or are the men going to be employed from now on, or at least as far as the zinc industry is good?
Well, our plans were to, when it made this large expenditure of money, the direction of a permanent operation. In other words, we were in a position where we had to make our operation more efficient and become competitive in the zinc industry, and it's certainly a move for a permanent operation.
I understand that you have done some modernizing. To what extent is that?
Well, basically, the modernization which we did consisted of the construction of clean-out machines. It's a machine which we use to mechanically clean the residue or slag out of the retorts in the furnace. And then the other major portion which we completed was the building and construction of charging machines. Prior to this time, we placed the charge in the retorts in the furnace by hand, in an ordinary scooping motion. And these machines will mechanically charge the retorts.
To what degree of efficiency will that increase?
Well, we anticipate approximately a 20% increase in our furnace production as a result of these machines.